from what we saw in this episode of Nisekoi, Paula apparently wants to make an explosive entrance with all those grenades. How's that for a first joke? Alright, this is by far one of the most this is the start of an arc that I've been waiting for. It's a mini arc, but it's one of the arcs that I've been waiting for to come around in Nisekoi, because the comedy and just the development and it does add to the plot, because it becomes helpful later on in the manga and the whole storyline. Haru's introduced, and she is a hilarious character. She doesn't get usually much screen time or time in the chapters after this mini arc, but she has comedy gold a lot of the times, in my personal opinion. You can say you don't like it or anything, but that's your opinion. It's my opinion that she's a hilarious character. My only peeve is, my only problem is just her voice actor. I'll get used to it, don't get me wrong, but it just irritates me. My personal preference on voice actors, or if I don't think the voice matches with the character sometimes, it just irritates me. I'll still watch the series nonetheless and still find the comedy hilarious. It's just, I'll have that little irritation now and then with her. So the pacing in the series was, in this episode, but in this episode it was average. Some parts it felt like it was taking forever, while others, like, first half, it felt like it was taking too long, and then the second half it kind of sped up a little bit. And then I gotta love that dramatic change in art style right at the end, where Raku realizes his necklace is gone and that Haru has it. His face. First, he starts sweating at the cold sweat kind of thing, and then it goes from animation to something someone painted kind of thing. It's hilarious, honestly. I'm going to rewind a little bit and talk about something a little special, and that's just the question I have for people. Well, not even for people in general, it's just for anime males, the main lead and all that. Raku saw Haru's panties twice by complete accident. The first was the wind, and the second was like a swan or a duck or something, or a geese or whatever. It kind of, both times her skirt went up, and he goes, the first time, aren't you a little, it's almost pretty much, aren't you a little old for bear print panties? Every time we have an anime character get a panty shot by accident by someone that's not even the main lead, and etc., and they usually end up slapped, why do they always comment about it? They're gonna get slapped. That's just the question that's always bugging me. Why do they comment on it? Like, no, I didn't... Like, you could say, no, just try to act nonchalant. But instead, no, aren't you a little old for bear print panties? They said no, and then they already exposed their lie by commenting on the panties. Don't get me wrong, usually it's like hilarious what they say. It's just a question that's always in my mind whenever that happens in whatever anime. And then, I gotta say, Haru, with the whole passing out because she's never been around guys too much since she went to an all-girls school for junior high and all that, and how she's uncomfortable. A little cliche with the fainting and the knight in shining armor saving. Nisekoi has the cliches, but hey, it's still a wonderful anime, especially with all the sparkles. And then we've got a little treat this episode. Besides the comedy gold, we got Kosaki bath scene. And Kosaki, well, in the meantime, in the bath scene and everything with Haru, they took a bath together, but she's talking about, like, how she defines Raku as sweet. Like, he's willing to step in and help everyone else, despite, like, if a personal problem is happening to him, he'll drop it immediately and just go straight into their problem and help them out, and he's happy as long as they're happy. He can be happy from the depths of his heart as long as they're happy. That's the kind of Raku guy is. And honestly, despite being an anime character and all that, I respect that. Yes, I could say it's legit or etc. and respect overused, but honestly, he has my full respect. You don't get too many guys, you don't meet too many guys in life, or even in, I'm sure it's most of the time main characters, but you'll have those people that just don't want to help others. They're too self-absorbed, and you gotta, the people who are willing to help others and feel happy if others are happy, those are the best type of people. So yeah, that was pretty much the whole episode. I can't wait until episode 8, because just the continuation of this mini arc, and then hopefully this is gonna be like last season where it's gonna be 20 episodes. We get Yui. You guys will know what Yui is later on. Who Yui is later on, but she's one of my favorite characters. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. It's just, despite reading the manga and being way ahead of the anime, I honestly enjoy this series. I love this animation style, the whole sparkles, it follows the manga, but sometimes it'll add its own little spin onto things, and it's good that it does that. It separates it from being almost a perfect copy. If something's too perfect, then you get bored of it. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next review. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you like this, or if you want more reviews. Be sure to subscribe. I'll provide almost daily reviews, except with the exception of sometimes going 3 or 4 days. You didn't hear that from me. But, so yeah. I'm Outerwix Nation. See you, my Aldowits. Bye-bye!